another episode of Inside Access Control sponsored by SIA. Very excited today to have Mitch Karren with SmartRent join me. Mitch, I really appreciate you taking the time.
Yeah, thank you, Lee. Appreciate you inviting me to your show. Very excited.
Absolutely. So this is a follow-up from a conversation you and I had after you guys had some good news, actually 2 weeks in a row of good news that has come out. And so we talked and then thought it'd be great to have you come on and just talk a little bit about the strategy, which addressed what the news was, but then talk about the strategy and where you see your company fit within the marketplace, especially in multifamily, but then even beyond that, the differentiation between it, and then what's the secret sauce behind what you are looking to do. So if you don't mind, give a little bit of background on yourself, and then let's jump into that.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thanks. Background on myself: I co-founder of SmartRent and chief product officer. I've been in the property management and multifamily software and IoT space for almost a decade now, on both the multifamily and the single family rental side, building everything from back end and front end software and control of IoT smart home devices. Most recently with SmartRent, we've been working for about 6 to 9 months on a cloud-based access control component to complement our core business, which is enterprise smart homes for multifamily. So at a core, SmartRent's product is smart homes for apartment units, essentially taking the locks, thermostats, lighting controls, and sensors and bringing them into a cloud and bring them to an enterprise control environment where property managers and owners can see, monitor, and control all the devices, as well as give residents an amenity. But most recently, we've launched a cloud-based access control component. So bringing both the cloud-based access control and enterprise smart homes under one single solution, which is a first for the industry. So we're really proud about that. And to complement that, additionally, we've also raised our C round of funding, bring our total funding to a little over $100 million, which has been awesome. It's a tough environment to raise money. So huge thanks to everybody in the SmartRent team and our investors for believing in our vision. We have a great strategic investment group, both inside directly in the real estate industry and in the general VC space. So it's a great partnership for everybody. The products are positioned really well for the market, especially with everything going on right now. So exciting times. I know it's been challenging out there for a lot of people, but our products are poised to help a lot of multifamily companies and companies beyond grow with the changing environments due to the pandemic.
Yeah, absolutely. And having the capital to pour some gasoline on top of some of those initiatives definitely does help in that regard. Plus the vote of confidence that it gives to do that. So if you could speak a little bit more to that, when you talk about how it could help the customer base, the tenants themselves, and the greater ecosystem, like you talk, can you speak a little bit about each of those, of the value that you do deliver? Because so if I may, it's one of the phase changes that we've been talking about is now this new stakeholder, which is the tenant and the end user that's using the products, and the ability to deliver added value beyond just the single thing utility that you might do, which would be access control. You all, in my opinion, encapsulate that immensely based off of the way you're going to market. So can you speak to the value that you create?
Yeah, absolutely. Traditionally, and Lee, you know this better than most, the access control systems and just building technology systems in general have been exclusively for back office environments and rarely exposed to anybody beyond, facility manager even, especially not even in the cloud. And so really our goal is to bring the built world to the occupants, to the residents, and to everybody that interacts with the property on a daily basis, whether you're a office tenant, a resident living in a multifamily complex, as well as property managers, and even more so, getting the visitors, guests, and vendors who are needing to access these properties on a daily basis, more brought up to speed with technology and the ability to have especially a frictionless access control experience from outside the property all the way to the apartment unit. And we do that through a number of obviously cloud-based solutions, mobile solutions, but most importantly, the integrations that we've built to the property management systems that are out there. So, most of these traditional building management or access control systems don't speak at all to any systems outside of the building itself. They're not cloud-based, and they're on site or on premise, and they don't have any connection to a daily workflow, such as staff member being onboarded or offboarded, or a resident moving in or moving out. And so with our deep integrations that they act in real time to the property management systems, it not only benefits the staff from an operational perspective, but it immediately grants and removes access credentials for tenants, for residents, and visitors that need to get to the property on a daily basis.
Yeah, it definitely that is one of the areas that there's a huge opportunity too. Is that the access control systems historically have been built to last for 30 years, and and it's almost the thing that was the value has become the curse, where it was like they were isolated because it was about protecting people, and the more it was integrated, there was a sense that it drove down the security side of it. No one wanted to be the person that did something that when something bad happened, they were responsible. Now, though, you're starting to see a lot of what you talked about is it's actually increasing the level of security and bringing up the ability to deliver more security. And actually the isolation of them now makes them insecure. So it's what makes, in my opinion, it's what makes it exciting. It's probably part of what, the deck that you all were pitching is the value add that you can create by now bringing a lot of these online. On that, it raises a question though, too, is, our industry has been historically seen as cottage in a lot of ways, right? Like, rarely there's a couple $100 million, $300 million exits. There's a lot of $10, $20 million in our industry, right? With the money that you're raising, the valuation that you see it, is the vision that it goes deeper into buildings now too. So like, it's not just the access control side. Is that fair? So there's also the value creation of once you're in there, the ability to sort of land and expand. And then is it also additional markets in that? Or help me understand a little bit around sort of that vision that you guys have, because it's you and the rest of them, they're great storytellers around what the opportunity, plus you must be doing well on the numbers that are here for very smart people to deliver on the money that they're giving you, right? Is that fair?
Yeah, that's obviously fair.
Okay.
Within the multifamily space, we do see an expand opportunity. I hate to say it, but it's been a bit of a forgotten asset class from a technology perspective. It's not really seen, or it hasn't been seen historically as the most technologically savvy advanced buildings out there. And I think we have a really strong opportunity to help enhance existing buildings as well as provide solutions for all new construction, from not just the access control systems, but building in the right technologies from the core networking setup, wiring if it's needed, and overall smart technology throughout the building, not just from the control side, the video side, but also in units, whether it's offices or apartments. And so with that being said, we do have another opportunity to expand beyond multifamily. Our existing software is set up for a hierarchy and a database structure that can easily complement an office building, a retail complex, really anything structurally wise that has access control and smart office or smart apartment components. And so we currently today support a variety of hardware that can be used in all those property classes. Obviously, our existing clients are mostly multifamily, but we have plans to expand beyond shortly.
Very nice. So as you do that, I guess, is there anything that you are looking for?
Yeah, no, absolutely. We're always looking for solid, manufacturing partners who can always provide a solid product. I think we don't really see ourselves as an OEM for most things. We see ourselves as a software development shop and building software tools, whether it's for back office, front office, or iOS or Android components. That's where we see ourselves fitting in. So we're always looking for great hardware partners, whether it's on smart home technology, video surveillance, or access control technology. That's always a desire of ours. And more than that, we're also looking for great installation partners. So we've actually also launched a channel partner network in kind of conjunction with our access control solutions. So we currently have a few certified partners already in our ecosystem, but we're going to be looking for more to expand and resell our product, not just in multifamily, but beyond.
Wonderful. And if people want to find out more information to learn more about that, where do they go?
They can go to our website at smartrent.com.
Beautiful. All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate you taking the time to do this. I'm excited to see what you all do, and congratulations on the success so far. And I'm sure there'll be a lot coming from this point forward. So thank you.
All right, thank you, Lee. Appreciate it.